My name is Gyan Ganta. I'm a founder of AIEngineer. AIEngineer is engineering and operational intelligence platform that is designed for oil and gas and mining industries. These industries recently have been facing problems like buried knowledge, inefficient knowledge management. What does it mean by is all the company engineering knowledge is buried under thousands of documentation, and the company engineers spend about 40% of their time searching all this documentation to find out the right insights. Also, the industry is facing loss of knowledge due to the retirement. To address these problems, AI Engineer has developed a platform that could able to supplement the engineers when they are trying to solve the engineering problems. AI Engineer has built engineering technology pipeline that could translate all their engineering technology, all the documentation into a semantic database and stores into data managers, and operations technology data pipeline that could fetch all the data from DCS and PLCs via the data connectors and would be stored in data managers, and SaaS data pipeline that would connect to SaaS applications like SAP and Maximo via data connectors to data managers. All these data managers eventually OT, ET, and SAS eventually feed to LLM that would address the user queries. So how that works in a real-time environment is a, a company engineer can able to log on using his company Microsoft ID or Google Workspace ID. So if he logs on using Microsoft ID, yeah, the login appears like this. And here you can see the company name, Gyan Private Limited, and the company URL is gyan.yaengineer.io. And it can be connected to the hub. The hub means engineer is connected to the company database. All their engineering technology, operations technology, and SaaS technologies are connected and addressed via the engineering AI engineer chatbot. When he connects locally, he can upload the documentation locally of his own, and those documentations could be searched and addressed, answered. So I have clicked on the My Uploads. All these documentations are uploaded. I will upload a document here. Yeah, some of the documentation. I can upload a document here. Oil export shutdown, standard operating procedure, upload. Yeah, it is being uploaded here. Yeah, it's pending, status is pending, and sometime it would progress. Okay. So meanwhile, from the already uploaded documentation, I will ask some queries and fetch the answers. Yeah, documentation is uploaded. You can see the message here. Meanwhile, what is the procedure? What is this shutdown procedure for export oil pipeline? Yeah, I entered the query, and LLM is searching its semantic database and trying to get the answer to this query. Yeah, I got the answer response to the query, and response is being streamed here. Yeah, so shutdown procedure of the oil export system at DS1 degassing station involves several steps. So all these steps are listed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps are listed here, and how the document from which this procedure is fetched in. So when I connect to the hub, Yeah, now the system is connected to the hub and it will get the answers from the company data. So in the hub mode, I have the capabilities to manage the users. From here, the user management, and from here, I can add the user or delete the user. So I can invite the user, email ID, I can enter the company email ID, the role I'm going to assign to the specific user, and his name and last name, then invite is sent out. As soon the invite is accepted, the user will be listed here, and I can manage the users from here, and I can manage the use cases and their data. So under the safety, I can upload the relevant documentation, reliability, I can upload the relevant documentation. Under the materials, I can connect to SAP and Maximo kind of tools, as well as I have the connector management here. I can manage all my connectors from here, Google, Azure, Postgre, FTP, SFTP, local files. And I can, from here, I can go back to the home and I can start querying the queries. Thank you.